let me talk about the science of learning. Father died. The science of learning, what we have here are different methods of instruction. That's what happened. I forgot.
Yeah, it's a video.
This is a video thing.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. Okay. These are various indications of the average retention rate of students. Remember, Clarissa did a little bit ago, where she talked about different methods of instruction, different methodologies that we use to increase the retention rate. So here are various retention rates. Over on this one, we have the teaching methodology that was used to impart information to the students. What I want you to do is to match one of these methods of instruction here to the average retention rate. And you can only use one bar for each word. So go ahead and do that.
Do we need to explain it?
Take 1 minute.
Do we need to explain what they actually did?
Okay, oh, okay, sorry. Okay, Clarissa has reminded me that you don't know yet that when I talk about active teaching, I'm talking about students teaching each other. Okay? Whereas reading, they just read it, and then, without any more interaction, they then see how much they retain. In practice, they are doing a demonstration or something that where they're practicing the skill that they're trying to use. A lecture. I am standing up here talking to you, and I am giving you the knowledge of the benefit of my great wisdom that I have on the subject, and I'm imparting it to you. Discussion, back and forth. You're talking to me, I'm talking to you, you're talking to each other. Demonstration. I show you a demonstration. And then after I show you the demonstration, I say, if you see the demonstration, you will understand what's going on. And then audiovisual, I'm just showing you a death by PowerPoint. Okay?
Lecture.
Oh no, just go reading. Yeah, but you do it real quick.
At the moment.
Okay? Because I'm thinking about time. Just about.
Bar number 1. Bar number 6.
Lecture. Okay, you understand the problem? All right. Okay. What I'm going to do now is show you the results. Okay. Now, how many of you got that? You got first right. Okay. So what the demonstration showed, what the research showed, was that if you want your students to learn, if you want your students to retain, if you want your students to be able to use material that you have talked about, then they have to be engaged in the process. Now, I am not saying that
Growth demonstration practice or
I am not saying that lecture is bad. I'm not saying that. Because you can transfer a lot of information your goal is to transfer information, to impart information, then that's really good. But if your goal is for your students to be able to use that and to retain it and to absorb it, then you have to do something different. Question? Yes, brother. Okay, now here's what I'm saying. What we will do for the rest of this week is we try to show you many different techniques that one can use that can also be used in a large lecture. And so I'm not saying, because many of us we have no choice in the fact that I've got 1,000 students in my class. I have no choice in that. But the question is, what we're trying to do this week is to show you many different techniques that can be used in a large lecture class, which gives it the same vitality as you have in a small, intimate discussion. I call it having an intimate discussion in a large classroom. Now, how do you do that? Yes.
I want to know what's the difference between active learning, practice, and demonstration.
I would say, because active learning will include all of those things, as opposed to just one of them.
Oh?
Yeah, all. I mean, you would do some practice, you would do some, yeah, something. Okay, predictive, right. Okay, let's move on. So, what do I expect to happen after the sections I've just done? I expect you all to be independent, innovative, critical thinkers who will do exactly as I say. I don't know. So today we have list of.
Can I question you about active learning? I believe that active learning is a result for the students. And I do it in my college with my lectures for students. But our culture in community of Iran not believe by this way. And I become like a crazy man and crazy teaching, doing for the students. Okay. This challenge I faced in the beginning of my teaching. And now, slow from my active toward active learning. And we don't depend on this video and audio and visual, and also reading and lecture. But active teaching is still for
Okay, yeah. I'll make one quick comment because I am out of time. The quick comment I will make is that initially, students don't like this. They don't. Because all of a sudden, you are making the student making them partly responsible for their own learning. And it is harder to learn this way. But for most students I've ever worked with, at the end, when they see how they are empowered, they become hungry. Faculty do the same thing. Because it is much more difficult to teach this way. Because you always have to look at it. You're trying to get to the head of each individual person. So today we have listed key findings from cognitive research on how people learn. There is a show to the huge database of research behind the method of instruction that we're talking about. It does have a strong research base. We have described how testing effectively impacts the metacognition. That you have to stop and ask the question. Because if you don't, students believe that they know it. They will say, I know it, I just can't explain it. And I would say, knowing it and not being able to explain it has the same effect as not knowing it at all. We have distinguished traits of expert and novice learners, and we have ranked methods that have helped people learn best based upon the literacy. Thank you all for your attention, and that's it.
Great. So we'll be doing a lot more with active learning throughout the week. And we'll also provide you with some really nice research articles, and I'll walk you through some other studies published in Science, PNAS, other prestigious journals about the effect of active learning. And students need to know this and before they resist whether or not they want to be taught this way. And your colleagues also need to know about this evidence. It's a growing body of literature, and I think that things are changing, and they're changing globally because we know it works, and change is not going to happen overnight. So that's the important thing to take home.
I've been doing this for about 40 years now. And one thing that I've noticed is that the conversation we walk into a new body of people, the conversation has changed.